What is a dependent type on immigration forms? Before I answer this question, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. When you fill out your immigration forms, there are a bunch of questions that you need to answer. Of course, many of those questions are simple to answer, but some of them are ambiguous. One of those ambiguous questions is child type or dependent type on form IMM0008 or the generic application form for Canada. When you look at that form and you pick a child as your dependent child, then it asks you the dependent type, and the answer is type A, type B, and type C. What are those types? A dependent child is a child who is normally under 22 years of age, and that child is not married. If you are dealing with that kind of child, then you are dealing with type A children. When the child is under 22 and the child is not married or in a common law relationship, then you need to pick type A. So what about type B and type C? Type C is kind of obvious, and it is based on the existing laws. If your child is 22 or more than 22, that child is not a dependent child anymore. However, the law makes exception. If the child is heavily financially dependent on you because of a significant medical issue, whether it is physical problems or mental problems, then that child could also be your dependent child. This kind of child is called child type C. Okay? So if the child is under 22, a single person, then type A. If the child is 22 or over and that child is dependent on you financially because of mental or physical issues, then type C. So what about type B? Type B, to be honest with you, nowadays does not apply to any applicant, but it talks about those children that their age lock-in date was on or before August 1st, 2014. In those situations, if the child was over 22 but was studying at a school at the post-secondary level continuously without interruption, then that child could also be a dependent child, and those kind groups of children are called type B. But the likelihood that we are dealing with a type B child nowadays, after 7 years passing August 1st, 2014, is close to 0%. In terms of dependency, remember, if the child is not dependent, then you cannot include them in your application to Canada on IMM0008 form. Of course, you still need to announce them on other forms like the family information form, but they could not be your accompanying family members. So if your child is under 22 but already married or in a common law relationship, unfortunately that child cannot be considered a dependent child. The same thing is true about children who are over 22 and those children are not financially dependent to you because of medical or physical issues. So again, remember, not because of, for example, they are spoiled children. You cannot include a child who is 22 or over just because they are financially dependent on you. The dependency must be based on a significant physical or mental issue. How can you prove that physical or mental issue? This is a complicated case. You need to provide, of course, their medical history, letters from their doctors or psychologists, and other supporting letters to prove to the officer that this child is dependent. I highly recommend that you hire a professional like me to review the case and see if this child is considered dependent or not, and if yes, then what kind of documentation you need to provide to include a type C dependent in your application. Also keep in mind that IMM0008 form does not say child type, it says dependent type. So it may create this illusion that other family members have also types. The answer is no. As soon as you pick another family member, the box that says dependent type is grayed out, and this means that you cannot pick any option from those, and you shouldn't be worried about the type of the person. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant with 10 years of experience. Of course, we have filled thousands of IMM 0008 forms in the past. If you want to hire our team, please get in touch with us. I'm a professor at Ashton College. I teach immigration consulting, both to people who want to become immigration consultants and those people who are already immigration consultants or immigration lawyer, but they need to boost their career. I am the author of the bestseller book, 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. You can find out your purchasing options by visiting 88tips.ca or any Amazon website. It is available in print format and also as an ebook. Please subscribe to our channel, enable notifications, like this video, and share it with your friends. See you soon.